Hello and welcome to the Guest Room. This is a short intro to our podcast, and I'm going to explain who we are, what this podcast is all about, and what you guys can expect as listeners of great audio. The first true episode of this podcast is going to drop next week on all normal podcast apps, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Stitcher. The Guest Room is a show where a group of four of us play trivia games for, frankly, our own enjoyment, but also for yours. Our favorite games are Jeopardy, 20 Questions, Categories, and other great games like that. The four podcasters, the voices you can expect to hear on this show, are myself, Mike, my brother, Kevin, and our two friends, Andy and KD. Introduce yourself, guys. Let's start with Kevin.
All right. Well, it turns out I am your brother. Actually, you're my brother. I am a dad. I'm a lawyer. I'm a DoorDash aficionado. And I'm a 11-year veteran of the Phoenix area now.
Awesome. Andy.
I'm Andy. I'm a dad. I'm an engineer. I love your taxes. And I play games for fun, and I'm really good at them.
And KD?
My name is Kevin. However, that's one too many Kevins. So my initials flow fairly well, so I will be going by KD. I am neither a lawyer nor a dad nor DoorDash aficionado, and I do not love taxes. Those are my main qualities.
And my name is Mike. I host this podcast along with a bunch of other things that are far less interesting, and I won't care to go into. A little bit of background for us as a group. It's hard to really pinpoint what connects us, but we sort of met by playing fantasy football in a way. We didn't really physically meet until the four of us showed up to play a game called Gloomhaven together in early 2020. But really the way that this podcast started, the genesis of the whole thing, was that KD and I were getting breakfast at a local coffee establishment, and we spotted three members of our church. We asked Kevin and Andy if they could guess who the three were. And what we thought would just be a regular old question turned out to be one of the most intense games of 20 questions that we had ever observed or been a part of. The celebration was intense when Kevin and Andy got the three members correct just after the 20th question. Since then, we've recorded about 10 episodes, going by various different names along the way. The podcasts are all different lengths, depending on the games, and usually with 20 questions, it depends on the knowledge that the contestants possess. We're going to continue recording more episodes and release them on a weekly basis. Runtimes will average between 45 minutes to an hour and a half, so stick along for the ride. I think that's about it, guys. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you back here later and next week for our first official episode. Until then, farewell.